Hey guys, let's do a 10Q review. I just pulled up a random KGS 9Q game, and this, of course, is going to be for those in this 10Q range. And what you can look at, what do you pay attention to? What do you do to get out of that into the 765 range, 7.6 range? So let's take a look. They're playing empty corners. That's good. Okay. So far, all 9-Don stuff. This is a touch. For you tinkies who might not know this, when a lonely white stone touches a lonely black stone, this sounds like a romance novel already, black gets a free move, a sente move. White is in trouble. Let's have white defend, black defends. And now we're just, to make it equal, we'll give white a move also. Okay, 3 black stones, 3 white stones. What happened? Black got significantly better. He's thick to the left, he's thick to the center. His group is coming along quite nicely. Well, how did he get so much help? White gave him a sente move. You play here, you don't have that sente move anymore. So don't touch stones, weak stones, lonely stones. Now let's do it again and make it a strong stone. White touches. White could care less if this black stone gets stronger. It's already so strong that it's kind of wasting his time. Black went from being a strong group to being a strong group. There's no change there. But white got settled. So there's the 2 proverbs. Don't touch weak stones and do touch strong stones. Because he gets stronger, wasted time, but we get something too. Okay, so we're here, and that's a touch. Let's look at all the touches. There's the 4 main ones. This is in the face. That's dramatic. And then you've got the shoulder hits. Still touching, less dramatic. So don't touch any of these if you don't want white to get stronger. In the corner, it's not a strong stone. It's just a stone. So no need to touch it. So if you want to approach, this is the normal way. And since we're on the subject, let's have white defend. And notice this move. Solid extension. It's not thin. Very helpful for black's health. Now let's pull it back one. Now it's getting thin. Not that anything can be done immediately to bother black, but it's like black owes something here. It's so thin that maybe later on white might try something. It's not a strong shape. So we have the very common knight's move approach to a 4th line stone. Not a 3rd line stone, not a 5th line stone, 4th line stone. Let's just add a couple stones here for fun. White has a 4th line stone. Black may well choose to approach here. Again, we see a very nice continuation. Okay. He touches. We're going to touch back. That's what you do in touch back. And he should be going for the corner here. Did he? Yes, good. Black needs to stabilize. Okay. Um, how do we say this? This is move 7. If black wanted to go in a direction, there are 3. Actually, let's put it here. 3 directions to go. Black can go to the corner, the side, or the center. Corner first, big rule. We all know the rule. Corner first because it's easier to live there. It's easier to get points. So corner first, side second, center last. Let's head up to this move. Where should black go? Well, he can't get to the corner. It's just a dead end there. He can't get there. That suggests side. That's awfully slow. How about there? Okay, we're moving to the side. Yeah, probably that would be the move. He's going to center, but then if white's playing well, white's breaking out to the rest of the board, really bothering these black stones. Okay, let's move forward. He plays here. I find myself cautious about doing too much analysis for 10 cues, but it's an addiction. I can't stop. Should white go to the corner? No. How come? I thought you said corner first. White's already in the corner. It is white's corner. How can you go somewhere where you already are? It doesn't make sense. Is white on the side yet? Well, looks kind of hard to get out over to the side. So we're not quite on the side yet. Are we in the center? No, not at all. So time to go side. That would suggest, once I get on the right position here, side or side and center. Now you're doing 2 ideas. You're also bothering black a great deal, so this would be the most. But cue players, 10 cues, you just got to be so careful about cuts. Until you get a sense of how to handle cuts, just try to play strong. But since we're here, let's look at the habit. How do you deal with these things? Step 1, recognize what's going on. You have 2 separate groups. Bummer. Which one's the important one? The A group. Okay, so we will be defending the A group. Black has 2 groups. Which one of his is important? The D group. Okay, so we're going to help our corner as we bother him. And there's a proverb for this. Hane, the head of 2 stones. There's 2 stones. This is the Hane of the 2. This is the Hane of the other side. Very powerful. And let's continue. Black plays Sente, white defends. Black has a nasty cut, white defends. And now, if you don't know what to do, just get out. You have a whole corner, very strong. But if you do know what to do, just kill it. He's dead. Okay, no need for all that. We're back. Okay, don't leave your groups until they're done. How do you know when you're done? You're still behind enemy lines. Take a straight edge. I'm behind enemy lines. And I'm not alive yet. Then don't leave. Get healthy. Get the kind of healthy where you're not going to be sad. Get out. Hey, I'm out. Here, we're attacking black. Well, that sounds good. but we're doing it with an unfinished group. Yeah, it's not going to work out if you're playing at a higher level. I mean, anything will work out against 5Q, 10Q, 20Q. That's not great, but we'll say it is. Okay, here's our habit. White to play. Our important A group. The cut at B, we just kill it in a ladder or whatever. There's no cut there. We're alive. We have lots of space, and we're out. He can't surround us. So our A group is fine. B stone, not a group yet. But let's say we want to defend a group. There you go. Yeah, that's the pattern. Check your main groups. Check all your groups. Which one needs most help, if any? More touching. We're very glad to be touched. Check it out. The A stone, he's good in the corner. He's not under attack. We can call him, he's lonely, but he's not in trouble. So he doesn't need the extra help. White's B group is trying to survive inside a black area. It needs help. Black gives him the help he so much wants. And that helps White to get out. White could have done better there, but that's okay. Okay, what to do for Black? There's the pattern. Check your A group. Trying to decide if it needs help. How are you going to decide that? That's a hard one. Just use the rule. If you have 3 options for health, then you're healthy. Let's check out the options. You can come down somewhere in area 1, which almost gives you life. I mean, a serious eye, real access to 2, and that's area 1, which could be any of these moves. These moves really help towards your health. So that's option 1. We'll put it there. Option 1. Option 2, get out. Option 3, get out. There's 2 ways into the center. At least you have 3. I think maybe there's more, but it's pretty healthy. Let me get rid of some of these marks. So our A group is fine. Next, our B group. Well, it's okay. Can't get surrounded. It's virtually live, so we're good. What next? Check out the white groups. We know that A, C, and D are fine, very stable. But the E group isn't great. So if we think it's actually weak, then we might attack it. But it does have an eye. It is out. Doesn't sound too bad. So we're deciding to not defend and not attack. So we're going to go to a big area, and that would be, we have an unfinished corner up in the upper left. So that would be the next idea. See what Black does. Well, that's right. He's attacking. This move, it doesn't defend. It helps White. White is more alive now than he was. Black is less alive now than he was. Some moves are 100% profit. Some bad moves are only 10% profit. This is a negative value for Black. He's losing points, losing life, and helping his opponent. So it's like a negative 20%, 30% move. Luckily, White plays on the more defensive side, giving black some space. Good. Notice black's getting surrounded. We don't like getting surrounded. Does he get out? He does. Something to notice. Black's thin here and thin here. And white has a strong head right next to the whole thing. No way I'd let that happen. I wouldn't bother reading it out. I know it's thin. So I'm going to back that up one. Here, or even here, stronger. So good idea, a little thin. You generally want to think of, well, white can't hurt me. Well, that's true at the moment. But the positions you're building here, they're going to be tested in 100, 150 moves. And if you're not ready, you'll just be torn to pieces. So it's all about preparing for the future. Like at this stage of the game, all you can do is prepare. Okay, I'll try to build something here. I'll build something here. We haven't done anything yet. So it's just building for the future. Okay. We went to here. White says, oh, you're thin? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, oh, getting awkward. Okay. Not much happens there. This is worth looking at. Notice there are two separate groups here for white. The A group, if it dies, game over. That's huge. I mean, 30, 40 points, pretty darn big. The B group, if it dies, 6 points in gote, that's in game. That means black takes 6 points. So white plays a move somewhere. Black takes 6 points in, and then white gets another move somewhere. So white gets 2 moves away, which is significantly bigger than the B group. The B group won't be helping us defend ourselves. It won't be attacking black because black just got super stable. So the B group, we give away. We'll just look at it. Boom. Atari, okay. And then whatever, next move. Anywhere you want. 2 moves away, pretty big. Yeah. You can see the Q players, they're so concerned about this little weakness. And this kind of encapsulates, ooh, big word, encapsulates the lower Q player. Let's look at it here. He's not looking at the A group as a whole. He's saying, I see one specific weakness at C, and he's not saying A group's important, B group isn't, I don't care about the cut. Black says, I know I can't kill the whole white group, but maybe I can capture 3 stones. Maybe. Of course, unless white defends, then you can't. So it's not, there's no purpose here. So let's find our purpose. Check your groups. Do you think the A group is comfortable? If you don't, now this is, you'll apply this process to all boards. Do you think your A group, wherever your A group is, whatever it looks like, do you think it's okay? 2 possible answers. Yes or no. You won't be getting the answer correct. That means nothing. We all get confused about our groups. The only thing is for you to take personal responsibility for your groups. If you decide I'm uncomfortable, then you can consider this is a reverse Sente, meaning white could get this move for free. And now all of a sudden it kind of looks like you're alive. Or you can just get out. Now you have to be okay because you simply cannot get surrounded. So if you think your A group is not good, then do some defensive move and make it better. If you think your A group is good, do the same thing to your B group, all your groups. Check them all out all the time. Now, I want to talk about that a little bit. Give me a second. Black, white. Now, I just said you want to check all your groups all the time. Do you mean I should check my A group now? Well, yes, but more like I want to say it's your baby. I mean, that might not be a good. It's like you're carrying it in your arms. This is your group. Oh, no wolves anywhere around. I don't have to give it a thought. As a matter of fact, until I see a wolf in the area, I'm choosing to not even think about my health because there's no reason to. No predators whatsoever. What about now? Both of your black entities are fine. Until someone approaches you, there's no question. Okay. So black now has an entity at A. You're carrying A with you. Uh-oh. Man, how'd I get in this mess? It's not like I'm going to die, but I'm uncomfortable. It's not about life and death. It's about comfort. Your group's comfort. So get comfortable. Okay, now there was application here somewhere. Oh, we're doing this. How's my A group? Well, I have an eye on the bottom, right? Area 1. There's an eye there somewhere. Anything else? Well, I'm actually not out. If you take a straight edge, I'm behind enemy lines. Only one eye, and I'm behind enemy lines. I'm going to defend right now because just the thought of this makes me uncomfortable. One defense is here. If black doesn't defend, heck, let's just start attacking him or something. I mean, I got way into his area. I can live, right? I'm alive. That's huge health. And if he responds, great. Then I'll go about my business. So that's one idea. Or I'm just out of here. I'm gone. I'm no longer behind enemy lines. And then for black checks out his A group. And he goes, there's been no wolf since I was last there. I don't even need to look. Or give it a glance. Say, I'm not sure. I don't remember if there's a wolf nearby. Great, let me just look. Oh, looks good. Okay, what about my B group? Lots of wolves nearby, but I'm anchored in the corner. Really, I've got two eyes already. Not a problem. Okay, let me look at his entities. And so it's all about groups. Go is all about the strength and weaknesses of groups. Now, the last thing we're going to look at, we only got to move, we're not even at move 40, and it took all this time. Why? Because I just out of control when it comes to review. Really, my students, I start going and I go and I go, and it's like way past practical, right? But there's so much there, I can't stop myself. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do that I was just about to do, which I can't remember what it was. Oh, strength and weaknesses of groups. Let's look at, I hate when that happens. Let's just look at the upper left. We won't look at the whole board. White comes in. Black starts the Joseki. Okay, and white lives. So the A group and the B group are both healthy, and they both have about the same amount of points. It's Joseki, it's equal. Well, this doesn't make sense. Black has an overwhelming advantage here, but got equity, equalness. Black should have more. So white comes in. We have the right to be aggressive because this is a black area. So we're going to be attacking. The definition of attack is to remove one of white's options. White has three options: corner, side, center. Which one do we do? Duh, corner first. So we can stop white from getting to the corner. Now it's white's move. Or we can stop white from getting to the corner and it's still our move. What do you mean? We did a forcing move. Still our move. So now we can be more aggressive. So already we got more points than white did. But let's continue the attack. Where's white want to go? To the side. Let's stop that. Where should white go? Center? Okay. White's not alive yet. Every move we put down in this scenario, black's getting profit. Yet not once has he said, I want points. He says, I want to attack. And the points just fall into your lap. This is why we don't want weak groups, because he attacks and gets free profit. Really, has he tried to get 1 point yet? No, just stopping white from going somewhere. Stop white from going somewhere. Profit, profit, profit. What does white have? Actually, I'm not sure white has 1 point yet, but certainly not life. Okay, that's it. Take care of your groups. Keep your in general view. How is my group doing in general? Not some little tiny detail. Okay, guys. Hope it was helpful. Catch you later.